I'm very happy and first time to join the International Vajrayāna Conference. I was invited for the first international conference, but I couldn't join. And finally to joining this time and listening to the His Excellency Dr. Lodro Tsering's speech. It was really amazing for me, myself as a doctor of Soarikpa, Mangpe men, and I always believed that Bhutan is a botanic garden for me. I love herbs, plants, and working with natural medicine. So I always believed that Bhutan is the biggest botanic garden in this world. And it's a paradise for the birds, for the animals, and protection of nature for the plants and herbs, and clean air and clean water, and all these things. So why we have this heaven on the earth? So thanks for the great effort of the great kings and great Dharma kings, great Dharma ministers, and personally to coming here to have this chance and to deliver my speech tomorrow and to meeting personally the great Dharma ministers here is a great honor. And on behalf of international scholars, researchers, and Vajrayāna practitioners, I really deeply I want to thank to the Dr. Lodro Tseringla. As you said, you don't know about Vajrayāna. For me, your action is a Vajrayāna action. So that is the action of the compassion. And your words are the Vajrayāna prayers and Vajrayāna mantras. So besides this, we don't need to recite other mantras and prayers. So therefore, I'm really impressed that to meet great Dharma ministers. So normally we call Chöjet, and we don't express much about Chöje Lonchin. And today I'm coming here and personally to meeting Chöje Lompo Chimbo and great Dharma ministers. I'm really happy to have this chance that to thank you and your team for doing this excellent work. And in this our miserable world, so I could say that because I'm a Soarikpa doctor, but I have traveled more than 50 countries in the last 20 years, and I have seen so many countries and I have met different nationalities and people and different cultures and so on. But Bhutan is really, many people are saying Bhutan is a country, developing country, very slow developing country. So Bhutan is this and that. There are many different ways to talk about Bhutan. But for me, Bhutan is a very, very advanced country because Bhutan is the only unique country for Vajrayāna, and only the country we can really call it the land of prosperity and happiness, and only country really pay attention for people's happiness rather than material wealth, money and so on. So that's why I always see the world is very miserable, and this miserable world, we really need Bhutan. And humans and animals and our planet are suffering so much because humans desire, because humans greedy, because humans conflict and so on. So that's why the world, we really need Vajrayāna. And so Bhutan is not the top Vajrayāna country, it is the only and unique Vajrayāna country, and so the government and the great king and the great Dharma ministers are supporting this, and I really appreciate, from depths of my heart. And thank you, Gatinche. Thank you. And I would love to ask all audience to stand up to express our gratitude. A great country, it's small, but it's a great country, really supporting for all of us. So supporting Vajrayāna means supporting entire humanity. That's what I feel. So that's why I request all audience, please stand up and express your gratitude for the great Dharma King and great Dharma ministers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Gatinche, Tuje Chenang, gracias, grazie, dankeschön, arigato, xie, spasiba, urusuke, spasiba, kamsahamnida, and come and thank you, Gatinche, thank you.